Hey there everybody, it's ShadwSonic, and why isn't there any music? I must have paused at a weird spot. Anyway, welcome to part 3 of my Spyro the Dragon LP. In the last part, we took care of about half of the Peacekeeper's world in addition to the rest of the Artisan world, and in this part, we'll probably be finishing up the Peacekeeper's world, but most likely not moving on. Okay, good, we still hear the music for the other levels. That's actually the first time I've ever come across that glitch where you could make things, make the music not appear. I guess it was by pausing at the very moment that it came up. So yeah, this place is Clifftown. Hey there, big ugly woman. Oh, by the way, if you're going for 100%, you need to flame these pots. Nothing came out there, but that other gem was originally from here, so yeah, easy to overlook. Alright. Yeah, here, I can show it in better detail. Flame, gem. Alright, so this level. It's really a fun level as far as this game goes. A lot of gliding around. Basically, if this place was called Glide Town, that would work just as well as Clifftown. Alright, collecting some more treasure. Hey! I don't care much for your metal ponchos. Now I hear... Hang on, let me free Halvor first.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't harm metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
Yeah, the same hint as before. This game isn't very linear, so they had to make sure that you understood these concepts. Still doesn't excuse that one dragon at the end of a level with a bunch of big enemies giving you a tip for defeating big enemies. Okay, I've heard this thief keep... There he is. Come back here with that egg. Haha, egg number 5. Now let's get that treasure chest. And start climbing. Right, charging up the slope here. I still find the idea of a metal poncho to be completely absurd. Doesn't make them better protected against me, though. Then again, they're kind of small to be protected against me in the first place, so... I don't know, I guess it's still kind of useless. Alright. Now to take care of these ugly... Nork women. I assume they're Nork women. At least. And then, just so that I don't worry about where these gems are later, I'll break these open now and then continue on with the level. Hey, Enzo.
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
Now, you see, that actually is a useful dragon. You wouldn't normally think you can glide over here on your first playthrough. But, yeah. Anyway, there's a good amount of treasure here, both normally and in the form of... Sorry. Both normally and in the form of vultures. Haha, I'm leaving the level, I'm leaving it. Invisible fence. Yeah, at least they justify the invisible fences in this game. Unlike most ones. Either it's water or it's a force field. Although it doesn't really make sense as to what... Okay, phew. For a second I thought I had glitched it so I couldn't get the gem. If that were the case, I'd have to leave the level and come back in. But no, it just gave me the gem upon dropping off the face of the earth. Which is good, that actually happens for other Spyro games too, where it's actually more likely. Hey Marco, you got any hints?
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind there.
To get back up. You forgot to say to get back up. Whatever. So, let us head over here and glide onto the other side of the wall for some really easy to miss treasure. And then get back into the whirlwind so that we can get the other little goodies that are around here. Like these. Oh, didn't mean to fall there. Yeah, that drop comes in handy sometimes in this game, even without the hover aspect. Now, here's a tricky glide. But completely possible, of course. Now, for that rocket, what we want to do is head up here. And there we go. So we flame the rocket. Zooms off. It destroys the chest, revealing all of its tender goodies, which I will now pick up. Let's see, is that it? 400 of 400? 3 dragons, and the dragon egg. Okay, Clifftown has been thoroughly plundered. Time to move on to the next level. Which is over this way. Ah, the ice cavern. Surprisingly, ice physics are not a big part of this level, despite the fact that it is very clearly in ice. Okay, so start by heading over here and getting this. Now, if you wanted, you could glide around there to get some lives and go right to the end of the level. But I'm a completionist. I want all the treasure, which means I'm going to have to take the long way around. Hey, you got any hints for me, Ulrich?
A word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
Again, existing only because this game is very non-linear in its progression. The only reason I'm doing the only reason I'm progressing as if it were a linear game is because I can, and I'm a completionist and have no creativity in how I complete games. Unless, of course, it's to find faster ways to do it. Alright, so let's head on out to this plateau, and I shouldn't have come here yet because there's a treasure chest with a lock. I don't have the key for it. Unless... wait a second. Is that down there? Yeah, the key! So there we go. And now we just glide over here. Get these jewels. And now I have to play this part of the level backwards. Hey, Andor.
Thank you for releasing me.
Speaking of Andor, I really like the Wheel of Time series. I'm currently into the I'm currently in the middle of the 6th book of my reread of the whole series. Although I haven't read the last book yet. That one wasn't out when I started the reread. I've read all the other ones, though. Well, all the other ones of the main series, at least. I know there's some supplemental books that I haven't read. Ah, that guy. We can't charge him, but we can't flame him. Guess we'll have to come back and see how to defeat him, because he must have some sort of treasure. I mean, that's how this game works. Hey, Todor!
Psst. Spyro! Some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor. And in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
Very slippery. I wonder... Oh, charge these lampposts for the gems they have on top. It's kind of easy to miss them because the gems just look like decoration instead of, you know, actual treasure that you're supposed to be collecting. Now, before I start heading back the way I came to defeat that armored Nork, since I now know how to do so. Treasure! Alright, enough of that. Let's head on over here. And charge, falls off the cliff, and I get gems. Yeah. It's actually a bit harder to commentate over this game than I thought. Not as much, things to talk about, as opposed to time it takes to do things. Still a very fun game, but definitely drives home the fact that some games are more difficult to commentate than others. Not regretting the choice, though. Here, I want to jump up there, and then keep going, keep going. Die. Thank you. And ow, charge. Charge again, and bye-bye. Oh, if you want to charge without moving, just tap it. Yeah, see, I didn't really move at all there. Get rid of that enemy. And I think there's another one around here. Ow! Getting rid of you. Okay, knocking these poles down for their treasures. this is about the time when you start to realize that they aren't simply decoration, because they're all different colors instead of just red. But now it's just a short ways until this level is completed. And what have you got to say, Ragnar?
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
Okay, that wasn't that funny, but anyway, jump down here, killing a few Norks, and now we have this room full of treasure. Well, not full of treasure, but moderately full of treasure, I should say. See there, that platform is the one that you could glide to from the beginning of the level. Has 3 lives, but lives are pointless. So why would I bother with such things? Right? And hey, Asher.
Thank you for releasing me.
Okay, that was useless, but you said it in a funny old man voice, so I can forget that, I suppose. Alright, that's 400 of 400 treasure and 5 of 5 dragons for this place. The ice cavern has been iced, I suppose. Okay, now there's only one more level in this world, and it's the boss level. I could have entered here right away, but I didn't. So, Dr. Shemp. This guy is weird, to say the least. And not the good kind of weird like, say, Raocow, when he's trying to be weird for funny. Now this is the kind of weird who thinks he's cool, but he's still weird. It's just doesn't work. Anyway, those guys, you can either defeat them or let them run over the ledge. They almost pushed me off when I was trying to demonstrate that. Anyway. Ow! Alright, getting this gem from that one guy. Getting these gems from the other guys. And roasting your butt. Now come around here. Kill her. Get a few more pieces of treasure. And head up into a secret whirlwind. Now over here, you see a lone outcropping with a purple gem. Definitely want that. And you definitely want this key. Now to head back here again. And come down. Figured I missed one there. And talk to Trondo here.
This guy thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I'll tell you one thing. He should watch his back.
Both figuratively and literally. So, yeah. I'm not gonna start off by... Actually, I will start off by going over here. Why not? Just to make sure everything's cleaned up. Okay, I can't get to the Ow. That hurt. Alright. This guy will try to run over and whack you, then run away, but yeah, not a smart move on him. For him. Ow. Oh. Almost fell off. Now this time... Yeah. He managed to hit me once, but that was only because I had sort of forgotten. I was expecting what he's going to do next. Ow. And there we go. Dr. Shemp has been... Okay, I got no witty wordplay for this guy. And the last bit of treasure, I think. Okay, 300 to 300 treasure, 1 of 1 dragon. There we go. Once I exit the level, that'll be the end of the Peacekeeper world. Alright, there we go. Now, let me just head over to the balloonist to show you what the next world looks like. Nice job, Spyro. One day you might become a real dragon. I am a real dragon, you moron. I'm just young. Hop aboard for the Magic Crafter's world if you're ready. Yes, I am. Or at least I'm ready to show it to you before I end the part. Alright, here we go, the Magic Crafter's world. But this is for next time. Which means you're up, Anthony. It's Waluigi! Anyway, if you liked the video, then be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share using the buttons below so that I can become super popular! And him too. Thank you. Also, be sure to tell me what you want to see for the next LP, and I'll be sure to give that special consideration. Until next time, this is ShadwSonic signing out.